Part two, eh? Part two of the same day. What is it? Family Day weekend. Today's the 18th. I met Dan Hill in person in Ottawa. Oh, that'd be a lot, I'd have to say, if somehow I got a girl pregnant and it wasn't specifically planned. I'd be like, I'm so sorry we didn't plan this. That'd be the first step to being a good parent, except that never happened to me, and it's not going to. So yeah, it's not like a miracle from the stars above. Because that again is not the kind of thinking that parents should have. If your girlfriend or wife is pregnant and it's a surprise, chances are it's not a miracle from above. It's genetics. It's your genes controlling you at a time that you should be adults, right? So today I go into another business and I say, I'm not ordering yet. I need to check if the internet works. And I wanted a fish sandwich, like I haven't had any for a while. And I usually like theirs. I might not have liked it, even though I would have asked for it to be cooked. By the way, this church here, my paper's still in the door, so they didn't see that I parked here last night and I'm offering to volunteer. Kind of offering security for free. And, I'm going to be clean and get my cord and leave tomorrow. And if I pass by, I might come introduce myself during their sermon, but that's kind of a time where they're in hyper religion mode instead of win-win community collaboration mode. So anyway, I go to this restaurant, which is a gas station as well. Have you noticed, guys, that I'm trying not to name names? And I live a transparent life. I'm talking about my interactions with you. I'm not mentioning where and what the business is, but I'll tell you that there's a particular ethnicity that dominates a lot of fast food and gas stations, including the ownership of it, not just the employees. And they really cut corners to save money here and there at the expense of losing business, and therefore becoming less happy to go to work. Because if they lose business, that they have less happy customers coming in and regularly making their jobs pleasant. So it's boring for them. They barely pay attention. So they're hurting not just their bank accounts, but their own brains as social creatures. Anyways, so yeah, there's been restaurants I like this place with the fish sandwich, or Subways, and it's just, I don't know if the franchises know, but they're not giving out the passwords of the internet. And it's like really no additional expense, but they lose business, so it's upsetting. Yeah, so I also met a seniors group, and they saw I was very poor, and I offered to volunteer and helped that day, but also later. I got the email. I will follow through and send the information, but I still paid when I was clear I'm not that hungry. I'll have to go for a walk a little bit before the pancake breakfast. Oh crap, you know a lot now, the date and the pancake breakfast. But when they saw, it wasn't really my coins, because I didn't have any more cash on me, and I kind of have to be careful to allow my wallet to get empty many times, just as a way to kind of make sure I don't spend too much and feel guilty when I go get more cash when there's some in the bank, because there'll be fees if I do it too often. So, after $9 of 10, she said, "Oh, that's enough." Well, no, I gave 10. But they know I'm poor, and I don't know. I didn't volunteer yet, but, it's still it's not a bigger expense. I didn't take a lot of food. I took a regular plate. I didn't take any to go. They didn't offer any to go, except for just a little bottle of juice that I didn't drink. I played pool with somebody. I offered to help again at the end. So again, the money takes away the humanity, the sense of community, and we're social creatures. It really is a lot more social interactions that are pleasant that makes for happiness in life. It really is. I mean, you don't need to go to school to know this. You just need to tell the difference. How did I feel today if I bumped into somebody that I'm happy to meet and we had a great conversation, compared to, my bank account going up instead of going down today? Really, that's what it is. That's what you'll go to bed thinking, this awesome social interaction. So, I don't know. I have to be patient with the people primates supposedly as they awaken, although it'll be too little too late, and they still won't be able to apply what they need when they point at themselves and say we have to do this. And they'll keep having kids. They'll have kids that won't develop a human operating system because the parents don't. And if, unless they admit they don't when they accidentally get pregnant, is that kid doesn't have a chance, and it's going to get worse at a time when that kid's generation will be the ones facing the most challenging issues that even some of our most brilliant minds are not able to solve.